Everybody, welcome back to the Marauders podcast. I'm AJ, joined here by Jamie and Matt. How you guys doing?
Oh,
hey,
we're just Jamie and Matt today.
That's it.
All
Just that.
Just that. Totally fine. I'm good. We're all.
You guys are doing well?
Chilling. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a good day.
So tonight, we have a very fun activity planned of drafting a Star Wars media team. The best way to put it is like team. Like it's a group. It's a grouping of Star Wars media.
You can say team.
And we'll see
Team,
how
group of
it looks
favorite
in the end.
cohort.
Cohort.
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, collegiate.
Sure. You know.
I strive to be
Sometimes.
background noise, so I'm happy
Yeah.
that you have us on while you're working. That is amazing. Let's get to our guests right away, and pretty much an honorary Marauder at this point. An OG guest of the show, Hannah from TheRaeside. How's it going, Hannah?
Yeah, g'day there. Great to be back in Marauder Town. What was our little ship name that we came up with?
I think it was
Raiders or something.
The Marauders.
Yeah, I think it was just Marauders.
There
I
you
also
go.
have to ask,
Raiders.
Hannah, did you switch your setup a little and you're standing now?
Yes, I got a standing desk.
Oh,
Now that
You're
I've
gonna be
Wow.
standing for the next hour and a
every
half.
joint of
Matt, I
mine
stand for
is
7
sore.
hours a day.
So yes, I have a standing
Maybe 8.
desk now, but I can sit. I might like
Okay.
depending on how long the show goes. I might like. just
Because I
sit
noticed
down.
I noticed you like flitting around already, and I was just like, what is
I
happening over
know
there?
it's actually dangerous because I've got something undiagnosed, and I'm too ready now because I can like run around,
And I was doing
Oh,
laps around the room right now.
and especially because I get really excited doing these shows. So it's funny. Let's
I get it.
see
I-
how many times I run out of the shot. It'd be great.
It's good.
I love
we'll,
it.
we'll keep count. We'll keep the Hannah running away for good reasons.
We're at
Count
1.
going.
For
So,
good- and then for
sounds
bad
good.
reasons.
And then
the
for
other
bad
guy.
reasons. And then we'll also keep the miscellaneous bumps because I keep fidgeting with my desk. So yeah.
From our
Sounds
last
good.
stream, I still
Sounds
have the
good.
poop count from Mos Espa, Tatooine,
Count? Oh,
from the Phantom Menace. I don't know
yes.
if Hannah knows about the. We'll get to that another time.
What? I don't know about the Yopi poop, bro.
No,
Who
not
am
the
I?
EOP. Do we bring it up now? We talked about it for an hour last week.
Okay,
we
long
talked-
story short.
we did.
I think I've seen this. I know because like it's
Okay.
in this shot. You talked about this one shot. You can see
Yeah.
it.
Our
Qui-Gon
last stream
gracefully.
was them entering Mos
Yeah.
Espa, and we broke it
I
down
tuned
frame
in.
by frame, and we counted the amount
Gracefully.
of the poops
Good.
that appeared, and here we are,
This
2
is-
weeks later,
this is
still
the-
talking
the-
about
the
it.
Prime content that I expect from you guys.
This is what we try to strive for. This is the pinnacle.
Thank
I was
you,
worried
thank
that-
you.
That's it.
They wanted to talk about that scene for an hour last week, so that was our last episode 2 weeks ago. And I was like, I don't know if we can do it, but 2 weeks later, we're still talking about it. So
Yeah, right. We can talk about it for 2 weeks.
probably.
That's how we
Um,
roll.
A cat.
Oh yeah, you got a cat.
This is
Oh.
Bix. This is Bix.
Bix.
Ah, new baby.
Aw,
Say
We love her.
brilliant.
Say something. I'm not a cat person, so I haven't learned how to hold a cat yet. Clearly.
We are no help here, unfortunately. I am allergic. Hannah is eating the cat to the other side of the room.
I'm
Look
counting
at
that as
you.
2. That's a second
All right.
run out of frame.
Put up the cat
So
yeet
good.
count.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
God.
That was so casual.
That was.
So
Anyway.
Hannah, how you doing? You doing well?
Fantastic. I'm doing
Any,
very well, thank you.
We've seen you doing some stuff out there, but anything recently you want to share or talk about, or?
Yeah, I mean, most recently, last weekend in Sydney, we had one of our most the biggest convention that happens here called Supernova, and Brendan Wayne was there, which was absolutely fantastic. Got to meet him, did a little interview with him, which was really cool. Saw his panel and everything, and he's just like such a great guy. He's such a chaotic energy, and I think just like he was really excited, and then I was just really excited to be talking to him. So we just matched each other's energy really well. So,
So you like
that was
chaotic
really
energy,
fun
huh?
time.
That's surprising.
Yeah, shocking.
That was really fun.
But yeah, it's that was a real highlight, and I think I'll look back on meeting him when the Mando movie comes out last year. What? When
Wow.
the movie comes out next year, and be like,
into the
oh,
future.
that was a really cool experience to come.
Yeah, because he's basically the star. Like,
Hmm.
you know,
yeah.
how much is
honestly, at
Pedro
this
going to be in
point.
the costume? Probably not that much.
Yeah,
Not at all. Yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
exactly. So yeah, that's all that's going on here, really.
Great.
No, that's awesome.
Very cool. That's awesome.
So Jamie and Matt, this
Yeah.
kind of kicks off something. It's the off season, as I've been calling it, for Star Wars. There's not much going on at the moment. You know, comics and stuff here and there, and soda news, which we'll get to. But I kind of want to be like, oh, what's going on with us? You know, even if it's not Star Wars. So like, Jamie, I know you've been working on some costume stuff. Matt, I don't know what you've been up to, honestly. So this would be a good time to teach me what you've been up to. But yeah, Jamie, what do you got going on?
What have I got going on? I am doing some unhinged cyberpunk business recently, and that's about as much as I want to talk about with it so far. But I don't know. I've just been like diving really deep into it again because AJ started like replaying the entire game recently, and I'm just like, I could like watch someone else like play it, and I don't have to like do it myself. This is great, and so it's just kind of been like getting into that. But on the flip side, costume business as well. I've been making a lot of progress on Sidon actually, which is
yes,
that's the big
come
one.
out very well. So that's gonna be great when it's done.
Fans want. Yes, give it.
And yeah, I'm a little bit like scared that I got to a point where I don't like the way it looks, but that's that's how it goes.
That's usually how it all your things
usually
go.
always how
And
it trickles down.
Me and Matt see them and we're like, oh yeah, that's like
Their eyes like
this is the greatest thing we've ever seen in our lives, and you're like, actually, it sucks. And we're like, no, not at
That's
all.
every single thing that I
Literally.
Costume, everything. That's it. Unfortunately, I am my worst critic, but I think that is everyone's problem as well.
a lot of the time.
So
Definitely.
yeah, that's what I'm working on.
Turns out Cyberpunk, very good game.
Who would have thought?
Played it 5 years ago, kind of
who would've
forgot,
thought?
and it's good. Matt, what's been going on over there?
Well, if we're talking about games we're playing, I'm still playing Morrowind.
I just meant anything.
Well, that's what I'm doing with my gaming side of things. Let's see what else. I made a Twitter account like a couple weeks ago.
Wow.
Welcome.
Already bad decision immediately. Do you already regret it?
I regret it for him.
I have ingratiated myself in the side of the Star Wars community on Twitter that I like.
I had to text you a couple of times to be like,
I have to
hey.
I'm still getting used to not duking it out. But I'm getting there. I'm getting good.
I'm proud.
Yeah, I'm interacting with a lot of cool people, so that's cool. That's exciting.
Nice.
What else? I'm writing a script for a horror movie. I am 70 pages in.
There you go.
I started like 2 weeks ago. I've written 70 pages in 2 weeks, which I don't know. I just got like a huge, huge push to write lately. So that was exciting.
Wow.
Okay.
And it's still going. And I'm probably just gonna finish. You know.
Can we get a teaser? What's the villain like? What's the horror element?
It's good. It's really good.
So just a
clown.
quick brief. So it's a found footage horror movie about a group of podcasters, true crime podcasters who stumble upon these VHS tapes from the 80s and 90s of a killer who filmed his murders and was never caught. And so now they're kind of following the breadcrumbs that those tapes give them to see if they can solve the case. And hilarity ensues.
I remember this plot. Wow. I remember now.
I've been sitting on this plot for like 10 years.
Yeah, this idea come up a long time. I'm pretty sure it predates the podcast era of our own.
It 100% does. It definitely does. But I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna write it.
All right.
I really thought when you said podcasters, I thought you were going to say pod racers.
If
pod
only.
racers.
It predates pod racing.
It actually, Lucasfilm reached out to me and they asked me to write a 90-page script. So it's about 2 pod racers.
It's a found footage pod racing film.
It's a found footage pod racing horror film.
That'd be incredible.
Where the ghost of Rats Tyrell comes back.
Oh, that's pretty good. So my update of the week, month, whatever, is my bowling team is in first place. So
nice.
So we got that going.
He is on a bowling team.
That is phenomenal. I'm trying not to swear out of excitement. That is phenomenal that you are on a bowling team.
Yeah.
I would have never thought that, but it makes total sense. Yeah.
I don't know if people out there know this. But
absolutely you are.
When you turn 30, actually, they kind of send you like a notice in the mail, like jury duty, but it's for bowling.
It's for bowling.
Local bowling league. So you kind of have to sign up, in a designated window. I'm putting mine off, but I'll get there eventually.
It's
You get drafted essentially.
I got the call.
It's the kind of thing. Either you join a running club or you start bowling. So
first place, baby.
That's awesome.
Good shit.
The air conditioner didn't work in the place last night. It was quite steamy in there.
Yeah, over here it was 100 degrees, which is 45 degrees Celsius.
I believe so. I was talking with some Canadians yesterday.
For Hannah,
I'm
just being polite.
System, and it was 45. So metric 45. It's been absolutely boiling though.
It's been a scorcher. It's been a scorcher.
It's been disgusting.
Oh yeah,
it's over with.
Yeah.
Though.
Now it's
37. 37 Celsius is 100.
Oh Jesus!
Okay.
We were boiling alive. I said 45.
We're boiling alive.
And Hannah was like too polite to be like, actually, you still have
I was like, that's like the middle of the Sahara, bro.
She's like, that's hot, but no.
37. 37 is like peak though. That is solid.
Yeah.
And then we dropped 30 degrees. Now it's 70 degrees, which feels freezing.
All right, enough weather. So on to Star Wars.
Up, the weather's on.
I have a few Star Wars topics to get to, some current stuff going on. So the first thing I wanted to talk about, and Hannah, this was probably a big topic you want to talk about, but I know Tem Morrison recently was talking about Book of Boba Fett season 2, if that could happen again, and that's like something the three of us really want. Doesn't seem to be in the way, like waiting in the wings, which is sad. Like I wanted to see where that story goes. What's going on with Boba Fett? Apparently he's not going to be in the film. But Hannah, what are your thoughts on the direction of where that could go and how you're feeling about that?
Yeah, I think with when these sorts of stories come out and when celebrities like this are doing interviews, you have to take it with a pinch of salt. Grain of salt? Pinch of salt?
Either or.
Saying?
Yeah. Grain of salt.
Yeah. I think it's grain, not a pinch of salt.
That's multiple grain.
Seasoned well. Because they can't say shit. They really can't. And
no. Yeah.
You can go back to so many examples. It's like 50-50. 50% of the time, what they have said is completely true and it's disappointing, whatever. And then the other 50% of the time, like, think of like Katie Sackhoff in The Mandalorian and like this person showing up in season 3. Everyone's just like, no, I don't know what's going on. I hope for the best. And then they are like in the episode next week. So that often happens as well. So, I think people were taking, especially Tem's words, because, I mean, the guy is nuts. Let's be real. He's so unhinged. He's so crazy. He says the most outlandish stuff. So he's just yapping. He's just being like, "Oh, where's my call?" Sure, man. He was just kind of vibing and going with it. Like that was kind of my read on that conversation. And then everyone's taking that very seriously, being like, "Oh my god."
Yeah.
But it's like, no. He knows what he can and can't say, and he's being very methodical about it. I think he's not really.
Well, fingers crossed on that, because I certainly want Boba Fett to come back, and I have no friggin' clue why they wouldn't bring him back.
Yeah,
especially if you've got an actor so willing to come back as Boba Fett, you'd have to be crazy to waste that.
I think my bet is that we wouldn't get a Boba season 2, which is devastating. But he would. I can see him being in something else. I definitely can see him being in something else. So, yeah, that's my thoughts.
I mean, even as just a reoccurring character in the Mando story going forward there, and then maybe in Ahsoka, and all those Filoni Favreau tales there. It was just something that it keeps coming up randomly, but I think you nailed it though, and that did make me feel better about it. That Tem is always kind of unhinged about. He goes off on some tangent, just like he'd fit well here talking with us. Obviously, you've talked with him a few times here now.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's very true. He could be just covering up that maybe he isn't something, or he knows something's coming. But fingers crossed there. Do we want to talk Soda next, or do we want to talk Star Wars map?
Let's do Soda.
So yeah, this is a good one, quick one. So I love Star Wars marketing, of course, as we know at this point. 1999 Phantom Menace, they outdid themselves.
Oh really?
So, never again, never to be matched.
I always think of the Pepsi cans in 1999. They had like every Phantom Menace character. You could get a Panaka Mountain Dew can. You could get a
Oh, that's a pick. That is
What an
Chancellor
amazing world
Valorum
to live
Diet
in.
Pepsi.
that's what I want.
They had them all.
You could get a
So,
dress-up Chancellor Valorum doll, dude. Unbelievable.
Oh yeah.
That was a recent find, yeah.
So now, announced this morning randomly. I was just went on whatever it was, Twitter, Instagram, whatever, and I was like, oh, new Coca-Cola with Star Wars characters on it. A year ago, we had the Oreos with Star Wars characters on them. About this time, I was like, oh, you put Star Wars on something, I'll eat it, I'll buy it. Even though I don't like to drink a lot of soda at all, I'll buy them and I'll collect the cans maybe. At least Kylo Ren and all my favorite characters. But yeah, so that's happening randomly, and then like later on my lunch break during the day, I went on whatever, and I saw all our media friends here on social media just sharing that like about the soda. I'm like, what's going on? It was everywhere. So figured we mention that here because we're doing the stream today. Do you guys have a favorite Star Wars marketing thing? Whether it's the Pepsi cans, whether it's even if it's the thing on Batu, the little thermal detonator.
I mean, I do think those are pretty clever, if not a little immersion breaking still, but still clever enough.
I had to get the Cokes in the part.
You had to get the Cokes in the part.
The cereal spoons, the little lightsaber spoons.
Oh,
I still have one of those lying around somewhere.
We have like
Put that in milk and it changes color.
We recently got the boxes. I think AJ literally just grabbed the boxes. Actually, yeah, he did.
Oh yeah.
Of
accidental eBay buys. I just made a bid, and the next thing I know, I won.
It was an accidental buy, actually.
There we go.
Cool.
I don't know. I mean, it's like the merchandising / marketing of it. I think that one of my favorite marketing things, though, since we were talking about that, was the 2015 Triple Force Friday, or was it 2018?
No, it was 2019. It was
2019.
It was for Fallen Order.
when The Last Jedi came out.
Mandalorian and
Rise of Skywalker.
Oh, Rise of Skywalker. You're not talking about
Christ.
Triple
Force Friday.
Triple Force Friday was for the three things that came out in 2019 at the same time.
Together.
Good times.
The years blend together.
They
So
did.
2019, Triple Force Friday, The Mandalorian, Rise of Skywalker, and Jedi Fallen Order. When they did those three things, and it was a launch of just all of that stuff. That was the last time we had new stuff for all of the shows, the movie, and a game before it actually came out.
They never do that anymore.
We have never had it since.
No. You got to wait like months after a thing comes out just to get like action figures of it. It's quite.
It was
exhausting.
also the last big push before Grogu capitalism. I gotta say.
Oh, that's true.
And I yearn for the days before Grogu capitalism.
Me too.
100%.
Oh, well.
I love the little green bean, but I'm sick and tired of seeing his face.
Back to the bootleg days.
I've had enough of this guy.
That haunts me. Wow.
Oh, yeah, forgot about that. I can't find my puzzle pieces, but I have the Frito-Lay puzzle pieces from Attack of the Clones.
Yeah,
love those.
Too good in that room. No.
I think I like these Star Wars pinball machines.
Is there any like
hint?
Oh,
don't talk about the pinball machine. Come on,
Hannah.
guys.
So on Facebook Marketplace, is that a thing down there?
Yes, we have that.
So okay, I mean, I don't know why it wouldn't be. So
it's the same.
I randomly find things, whether they're Star Wars or not Star Wars, and I send them to Matt. In like 30 to 40 minutes away from us, someone has a $3,000 The Phantom Menace pinball machine from 2002 or something, and Matt wants us to go buy it. And I'm like, I don't know, that's a lot of money for a pinball machine.
Business expense.
Let me tell you,
write-off. It's for business.
Yeah, we'll write it off.
I am willing to go halvesies on this thing, and it won't even be at my house. I won't even have it in my place, and I'm willing to go halvesies on it.
That's still $1,500.
Yes, it is. But
it's a lot of money.
It's a pinball machine. Look,
what if we get every one of you viewers to donate like $1, and we'll all everyone chips in like $10.
There you go.
I mean,
what if we got Chad to donate $1,500?
Yeah, there we go. That'll do it.
No.
I am still losing sleep after the time that we had a chance to buy a Phantom Menace Pod Racer Pepsi machine, and we didn't go in on it.
This is a good moment to bring up. if you want some, want to support the page.
All grievances with each other? What do you mean? Anything you're holding against one another, let's open it up right now.
I'm not holding this against anyone, but I want to remind the guys that there was actually at our local breakfast spot that we went to. Hey, we got the dollar. Thank you, Katie.
We're starting. Here we go.
$1 of the way there.
Only 2,999 to go. Let's go.
We at our local
Thank you,
breakfast
KG.
place, they always have had a pinball machine, and at one point in time, they did have the Phantom Menace pinball machine, and then one day it was just gone, and it was like a different pinball machine there. So I'm not saying this is the same one, but there's a chance because, like, you know, we're still in the same area. I don't think that pinball machine went far.
I'm gonna believe it's the same pinball machine.
Imagine it. What if like we like contact the guy and we're like, do you have like the vehicle history report of this pinball machine? Because I need to know who the previous owners were and if there was any damages.
There's a story there. This is important. We could make a whole documentary on this pinball machine.
Oh, I want to. That's half the reason I want to.
Oh my god, AJ, the pinball machine documentary, but like your wiffle ball documentary that you're obsessed with. Oh man,
wiffle ball.
That'd be incredible.
Bro.
Anyway.
So that's that. Where did this conversation begin?
The
you
pinball
asked what
machine.
our favorite Star Wars
marketing.
Oh yeah, marketing.
Is there any random Australian like exclusive marketing Star Wars thing?
Star Wars rugby balls.
You have the Lego thing going on down there. I'm jealous of that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that is
exhibition.
really cool. It's the Lego Star Wars exhibition. I don't know why they don't take it. Like I wouldn't be surprised if they take it elsewhere, to be honest, because I think it's been extremely successful. It was absolutely insanely cool, which is very cool because again, like we barely go to get anything Star Wars related down here. So, that was really really cool. Anything other than that, I can't think any Australian specific things that comes to mind because we remember the iconic story. We didn't even get the Lego Summer Vacation special because that came out a few years ago because it came out in like July, June area.
Oh, right. Yeah,
and which is summer for you guys, and it was winter. And an official Disney source was like, we didn't release it in Australia because it's winter there, and they wouldn't care. And I'm like, what is that thinking? What?
Well, yeah, really.
Did you ever actually get it?
We got it the following summer. Yeah, we got it like 6 months later. How weird is that?
So they were waiting for summer. That's funny.
Yeah,
that's pretty.
That's
silly.
really funny.
Who's like, you know what? I'm not going to watch this. It's not apt to my seasonal change right now.
Yeah.
Like, you know what?
I mean,
it's only 35 degrees outside. And it's winter. I'm not going to watch it.
I mean, it is kind of like watching a Christmas movie, not on Christmas time, but like, come on, that's weird. Come on.
Well, but that's because our Christmases are obviously very hot because it's in the middle of summer,
right?
So, and we watch Christmas movies. I'll watch the damn Polar Express, even though it gives me the heebie-jeebies. Like,
oh yeah, it does.
No, I'll watch it, but it's hot here.
Because it's still the holiday. It's still the holiday. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting.
Speaking of other side of the world, let's look at some maps. Good segue.
Maps.
Yay.
Wow. Yeah, I made a post about a map today that got some traction. So I guess we're going to talk about maps for a second.
So what's the deal with this map? This updated Star Wars Galaxy map got dropped today or what?
It was the other day. It was yesterday, maybe, or the day before. I was at a conference for the past 2 days. Weird.
Is that your story
community
of the week?
Media. Yeah.
Was it a bowling conference?
No, it was a local access TV conference with
no, it was bowling.
TV stations from around New England. Very interesting. It was actually pretty fun.
They're discussing team bonding activities, and candlepin bowling was the number one thing. But go on.
If only I would have stuck around longer. So yeah, AJ asked me to upload this map. Here's the map. As you can clearly see, it's very there.
So then we had to have him get a more detail, one we could zoom in on. So
you guys were looking at this like closer earlier. How the heck were you doing that?
I got it.
Oh, okay, sure.
Boom.
Oh.
Yeah, so that was just a static photo.
Whoa, I see. Oh.
So here is the actual map.
The map.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
I ain't never heard
I
of no
lost it.
Aladdin.
I got, he's in the other room, my SM33 Black Series figure. Be right back. Hang on.
Yes, show us. Guys, look at this.
Everyone's leaving.
Look at this.
Ooh, Bomus Corey.
No, Bluetopia. I want to talk about Bluetopia for a second. What the hell is that? What the heck is Bluetopia? Why is it a planet?
What's
I
that
don't
like
know.
shape above Stenaros?
That's to indicate that it's a nebula, because that's the Vulpinus Nebula.
Gotcha. The neb.
So, and then it's right next to Stenaros.
Let me try to let me share this.
We got Megalox Beta and Simoon right next to each other, which lines up with the comics.
Really quick, SM33 complete with a low detail snowball, the IRAT.
That's so good.
I love this so much. He immediately went on my desk and he stared at Kanan and Hera like, who the heck are these people? He is perfect. He comes with the extra little thing to stand on because he can't
That's good. That's
stand
smart.
that well.
Peg
and he
legs.
also came with
Peg
the
leg.
additional like arm shields, but I didn't put those in. Just put Snowball in his eye where he belongs. Wait.
Oh,
close.
It's there.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I'm glad Snowball's funny there because it's like not printed at all. It's just like a brown.
He's literally just
blob.
like a little, looks like a little poop in his eye.
Pretty
out
much.
of his eye. Oh,
And yeah, it was a separate little piece. So
Anyway, SM33 arrived today, guys. I'm very happy with them. Anyway,
sorry.
so
we were just
Ad-Atten
looking
is
at
on the map.
Bluetopia. Ad-Atten is on the map. It's like up here somewhere, I think, or something.
Ooh, Bothan. What are these red
space.
regions?
Well, the
Hut
Bothan,
space?
so Bothan space isn't part of the Republic, and neither is Hut space. So this is Hut space.
Right, and there's something in the north.
Something in the north is the
That's also red.
corporate sector.
The Corpos.
Corporate sector with the Cantonica. Canto Bite is not in the Republic. Never has
Very
been.
small sector.
Yeah, it really is. Speaking of small sectors, Q2 is where Brendock should be from the Acolyte. Because I was going to make a post about all of the different vergences in the Force. I was going to try to like map them all in the galaxy and be like, oh, well, let's see if this makes a shape or does anything. It wouldn't, but thought it would be interesting. And then one of the vergences in the Force, Brendock is not on the map, even though it is in the Acolytes book, which AJ is going to pull up.
Imagine if they did
pals
like,
at DK for sending this to us. But
see that Q2
yeah, see, there's
right
something
there?
up there.
There it
Hey,
is.
there you go.
Brendock.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So it's weird it's not in your.
It's weird that they didn't add it if they have a map with that already on it. Yeah, I don't know.
Dooku deleted it.
Yeah, it was like scrubbed from the archives because on the flip side, Camino is not on this map, which is funny.
Ad-Atten.
Yeah, Ad-Atten over there, and we know where Camino
should be, like,
should be. It should be here, but it's not.
It's not.
So this map is like madness because you look at Ad-Atten, and it's in the middle of so many other planets, but really it's like not, you know.
Well, right,
because it's like because it was always like shielded and whatnot, and Camino being missing is really funny because it's also been scrubbed from the archives. So
yeah,
whatever.
apparently,
I think that's cool.
What's our take on Bluetopia?
Dude, it's like my new favorite planet, Bluetopia.
Isn't there something in one of the cookbooks that is literally like Bluetopia, like tapioca pearls or something?
There's
maybe that's where blue noodles come from.
Maybe that's what it.
It sounds
the bloodles.
It sounds familiar. Now I have to.
Blue tapioca pearl, Bluetopia. It is. It's in the Star Wars: The Ultimate Cookbook. You've got to be kidding me.
See, Jamie nailed it.
Jamie nailed it.
I mean, we've only gone front to back in that book like 10 times.
Yeah, I've only read that cookbook backwards and forwards like too many times and keep going to the same two things. But
Chef Strono Tuggs visited Bluetopia in Tuggs's third cookbook, The Ultimate Cookbook, which was published in 35 ABY. He mentions Bluetopia when documenting his recipe for the Bluetopia pearls dish.
Did that blow your mind?
That I am honestly like, that is insane. I just like stumbled upon this and I was like, haha, funny Bluetopia name.
Champion of Marauder Jeopardy, Jamie.
Dude, honestly.
Knows it all.
Honestly.
Yeah, they're they're the equivalent of Boba. pretty much for like
I'll go
boba
with
tea.
that.
Blutopia pearls. It's pretty much just like
Boba
boba.
More.
Anyway, now we know.
Yeah, now we know.
I'm fascinated by.
Is
go to the
Mina Rao
unknown
on this?
Ooh, good
Mina Rao?
question.
Ooh, I have no clue, and I also don't know how I would search for that.
What's with all the things?
True.
Look at the unknown regions there on the left, like
Yeah.
near Exegol. There's a lot going on there.
Well, there's Chiss space. So like over here, this
Right.
is Chiss space. I'm saying over here. You guys can't see my friggin' mouse, but that's okay.
No, we can this time.
Oh, you can. All right,
we
yeah.
can.
So this is this is like Chiss space, like around
Bardem
here.
scoffed.
I actually don't know. Oh yeah,
Bardram,
Chilla's right here. So this is Chilla. This is where the Chiss are. So like all around Exegol.
I know. It's so funny.
I know. And then yeah, you have Ilum. Something I realized today that I find pretty funny. Tahar, the children of Tahar, was the episode from Resistance where Kylo Ren
Cake
slaughtered
Frost.
their entire Cake Frost. It's Coke
Cake-
Frost. Terrible name, by the way.
Oh, it looked like, I thought that was an A.
No, that's an O, which
Cake Frost
is,
would be funny.
sounds like a drug now. But Tahar is not in the unknown regions, technically. It's in the Midrim. So interesting. Even though
There's
Kylo
Rick.
Ren in the First Order controlled it.
And this map
Fascinating.
is on StarWars.com, ladies and gentlemen. So if you don't
Yes.
know what the hell we're talking about, it's just like search for the Star Wars Galaxy map on
Go to
the Star Wars website.
starwars.com/StarWars-Wars. Oh, sorry, star-wars-galaxy-map. And you'll
Ooh.
find it. What?
I'm about to. Oga is a Blutopian from Oga's Cantina,
What?
as was the cellmate of Jyn Erso.
Oh, with the
Oh,
funny mouth.
No
Yeah.
way.
Thank
Dude,
you, Imperial Activity.
Ooh.
that
Woman. The things we
is
learn.
hilarious. Thank you.
Yeah,
Imperial
Blutopia.
Activity. That is hilarious. All right, so there you go. And
the
I
map
could
was
look
fun.
at this map all day, and I probably will tomorrow, as I have.
We'll have a
today.
map stream sometime where we do the map for an hour.
Talk about the map for an hour. Hell
That'd be
yeah.
fun.
There you go. All right. File that one away for
All right, write that
next time.
down.
Write
Write
that
that
down.
down.
Write that down.
Stream sometime this summer. Okay, so let's get to the main point of this whole thing.
Right.
Let's do our media draft, and it's gonna be very spicy. It's gonna be very. I feel like we're gonna be stepping on each other's toes, stealing things. But Jamie, first, pull up the Excel sheet.
Okay.
Because
Hang
we had to
on.
explain this to Hannah beforehand because we
There you go.
almost forgot. So, Team 1, Team 2, Team 3, and Team 4 will each be one of us as we select the order in a moment with the Wheel of the Force, as we love to use that thing. I think we have it. So we're going to be choosing a movie, a TV show that's live action, animated show, a video game, book, and a Lego set. And I don't know what the free space is. Maybe we'll just get wacky at the end as we do here. When something gets chosen, if Matt chooses Rebels, Rebels is gone. And we can choose our things in any order. So if there's something that we really want, we would choose that first. You know, if there's a movie that we were fighting over, you know, maybe you want to choose that before someone steals it. And this is just one big way to have a social media post later on where we're like, hey, which one of these teams do you like the best? Basically like red pill, blue pill thing. So yeah.
So the thing with it is, since it's a media draft, that's why free space was like tricky to come up with, because we wanted to pick something that wasn't like character or
Which Star Wars magazine of all time is your favorite?
magazine.
Vanity Fair number 237 featuring the Last Jedi photo shoot.
You stole that one? I was going to use that one.
Ah, damn. Okay.
Yeah, so
Hannah,
I don't know.
Hannah
That's
looks
why.
perplexed over there.
When
I'm lowering my desks, so
Okay.
I'm ready.
It looked like you were like cranking something.
Crank at the desk.
Get the jalopy started.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, I mean, we'll come up
Glup
with.
Shido is a good one.
Favorite Star Wars map?
Chad.
Yeah, we could do Glup.
Favorite Star Wars map. That's
Just
good.
Dude, I was gonna do
Instead.
them all
The
as
new one.
blocks.
So maybe we'll do map. All right. So Jamie, if you want to pull up the wheel,
Okay.
we can do that.
I'm so nervous. Ooh.
Got this. Oh. Okay, so this wheel is just gonna determine who is 1, 2, 3, 4 for the first round, and then it'll go 1 through 4, 4 through 1, 1 through 4, 4 through 1. When we pick things, and then whoever is like each of these things, I'll update the sheet. So here we go. So picking first is
Ooh, a lot of pressure. Oh,
wow! Rigged. She's the guest. Rigged.
Rigged.
So
I love that. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Oh,
so we'll keep choosing the order here. We don't have to do anything
You
yet.
got time to think. You got time to think, but you have first overall picks. Which
just remember your number 1.
1. Yeah. All right. Picking second.
It's gonna be Matt. Matt feels like a number 2 guy. Yeah.
This is rigged.
Matt loves number 2.
I love number 2.
As you saw in our last stream.
Get that on record.
All right. Picking third.
I always go last. It's gonna be me.
No, you got it.
I'd rather go last. I get. Oh well.
No, yeah, that kind of sucks. Number 2 kind of sucks too.
And I will be fourth.
Whoa!
Just in case it wasn't that.
That's the
I wonder what the
smoothest
line
the wheel
was.
has
What if
ever
it
run.
landed on the line?
Yeah.
Well, then we kick Jamie out of the stream.
Oh, so good.
All right. Here are your teams. Hannah's
Very
first,
nice.
Matt is second, AJ is third, I
yellow.
am fourth. Do you want a different color?
No. Yellow
You're
lightsabers are cool.
Bruins, dude. You're Bruins. I'm Celtics. Jamie's Red Sox.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Hannah
How
is
did that happen?
Patriots.
As like 4 people get
That all
right.
be.
Beautiful. Okay.
So Hannah, you are up first. You can choose from any of the categories, anything you want. Yeah. Let us know if there's any questions.
Okay, any category. So
you can pick
Can't
any
choose
one
movie?
of these things.
You can do a
choose
movie.
You can go for movie. You can
You
go
can
for video
do-
game.
Animated show.
Whatever.
I think I want to go movie.
Okay.
Do I choose a movie now?
Yeah.
You just say it.
Oh, okay. Phantom Menace.
Oh, that's perfect.
That's-
First pick.
That's probably the meanest thing anyone has ever done to us on our show.
I know.
Pick Phantom Menace first in the chat. To us, unbelievable.
Oh, that's so good.
Phantom
Oh
Menace
my God, there's
first
another
overall.
Hannah? Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Yes.
Other,
Welcome.
Hannah in the chat.
Picking Phantom Menace first overall is the most Marauder thing that can be done.
It's extremely cruel.
And
That's
Hannah didn't even
amazing.
know. So like
Very mean. I'm never getting over this.
So good.
I'm pumped.
So
I'm glad it went
good.
first
I love
overall. That's
this.
like
I'll
we might
never
as well
be
end
invited
now.
back now.
we're done. That's it. That's the only Star Wars media.
All right, everyone.
Yeah,
Great show.
that's it.
Just kidding.
Thank you.
All right. Matt picks next. Picking any of the categories. What would you like?
I pick animation. I go with Rebels.
That's it.
Hey, I deserve Rebels. I was the one begging you guys to watch it back in the day. Now we're all like the biggest fans.
I don't know what you're talking about.
This is
Biggest
true.
fans of Rebels.
Oh, what do I do now? What do I got here in the old list? All right,
Do
I'm
whatever you
gonna go. I'm gonna take another heavy hitter here. I'm gonna go TV show. Andor. You ever heard of it?
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's, yeah, that's
Once
a
or
pretty
twice.
good one. I would say. I've heard good things about it.
I'm sweating.
I'm sweating.
I'm worried about my animation one later on.
Okay, so I am also going to go with movie for my first pick, and I'm going to pick A New Hope,
Very good.
Star Wars.
a classic.
And then Jamie, you get to go again.
Yeah.
The beauty of the
So we go
final
backwards now. I will.
pick. I hear the cat.
For yeah, wasn't that
Is
me?
that my cat?
I think so.
It's
think it
definitely
I
none
think
of
that was.
us.
I think that was a bird. I don't think that was the cat. I think it's a bird.
Jeez, what kind of birds you got down
It's Australia. Who knows?
Cat birds, I guess.
there? Yeah.
Cat bird.
We got cat birds up here.
Cat dog.
Ooh,
Anyway, back on track. For round 2, I'm going to pick animation as well. I'm going to pick this little show called The Bad Batch.
Ooh.
Was that the one you were going for, AJ?
Yeah. I've gotten screwed twice, but Jamie should have Bad Batch, so that's fine. Rebels is gone. Andor is gone. Phantom Menace is gone. All right, what do we got? I'm gonna go video game.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna go Knights of the Old Republic.
Ooh.
Oh.
Good choice. Reeves.
You said give you agrees, please.
No. Oh. She typed in Rebels, but it came out as Reeves first.
Reeves. Thank you for everyone watching me live type. You don't
have to do that part on the right, probably.
I personally want to.
Okay.
Don't mind me. Okay.
That's fair. To see the order.
Yes. Yeah. Because
cool. Okay.
I think that's interesting to look at what our ranked rankings are. Yeah.
Anyway. The Phantom Menace.
Also, did you want KOTOR 1 or 2, or just
one? Number 1, numero uno.
All right,
Matt,
I'm gonna go TV show live action Ahsoka.
Fair.
Hannah is probably very upset about.
You have to pair Ahsoka with.
Yes.
Rebels.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you watch Rebels and you're like, what happens next? And you just don't know.
Rebels 5.
Yeah, Rebels season 5.
I forgot about Lego set.
I'm gonna steal your Lego set.
I'm gonna go for ouch. Animation Clone Wars.
Ooh.
Oh, what am I gonna choose?
AJ gets Resistance.
Maybe not. I could choose something else.
Anything you want. Like,
I guess you could choose Ewoks or droids. Yeah.
Oh, droids.
Yeah, you get droids actually. You're lucky.
I love droids. I should get my droids hat.
Dude.
Is that down here, Jamie?
Mungo
yeah, I think it's in the front somewhere.
All right.
Mungo Baobab, dude.
Okay.
Hannah, you get to go again.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah, awesome. Okay. Video game Jedi Fallen Order. I can't have said Fallen Over there. I didn't mean to say that.
Fallen Over.
Jedi Fallen Order.
Unfortunately, Cal had a few too many drinks. Let's see. What do I want? I am going to go with screw it. Movie The Last Jedi.
Interesting.
Sorry, I thought my mute was on, but then it wasn't. And yeah, anyway, yes, Last Jedi. I'm not surprised.
Not surprised.
No, I'm not surprised at all.
I honestly thought AJ was going to be petty when I picked Rebels and he was going to pick The Last Jedi like next.
Yeah, like I'm surprised too. What was that about?
He took the high road, picked Andor.
This is true.
Ooh, Clone Wars or The Clone Wars? I'm assuming you're talking about the 2008.
Couldn't find it.
Oh, I forgot you were looking for it.
Just settle for the Jar Jar hat. I love it.
Good enough.
Ooh, Fallen Order. Great choice.
I should grab my The
Last Jedi's gone now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the most predictable thing.
Clone Wars is gone. I might as well wait on animation now that they're all chosen. All right, what else is here? Movies are all chosen. Book. I'm gonna go book here.
Uh-oh.
And I'm gonna go Light of the Jedi.
Ooh.
Republic. Was that the first? I know it was the first big book, but was there?
Yeah.
Okay. Love Light of the Jedi.
I think we should get the Phantom Menace movie. I actually think it's unfair. I want to do a recount.
That's fine.
I love it.
Let's see. Okay.
Either of us.
So
this is such good beef.
all right.
I love a good beef.
Yummy. Roast.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna pick TV show live action. I'm gonna pick Skeleton Crew.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
I love Skeleton Crew. And it's not because I got a SM33 in the mail today. No. I was thinking about it a lot today, but I always think about it.
It's not because I got the flag in the background or anything.
No.
I mean, you've got it. With the last pick, it's wild. You have all your favorites, it seems.
I know, right?
Because it's this list might show your favorites, but it's kind of like...
Well, because
you had to pick of a pool of people. So
we have a pretty diverse like favorites list. Like we all love the Phantom Menace, but you know, Jamie's gonna pick the Bad Batch over everything else all day, and I wouldn't, even though I love the Bad Batch. So, and you know, you've got your stuff. You know,
I would have gone Rebels, Bad Batch, and Clone Wars. I mean, you guys,
well,
it's tough.
No
do I go Star Wars droids?
Yeah.
Just think about it.
Or
Think
do
about
I go
it.
like Visions? Yeah, okay.
We're going backwards again. So now I get my next one. So this
big one
is
here.
round 4. I am. I'm going to pick book as well. Shadow of the Sith. Adam Christopher.
Damn it!
Wow. Good
I was
steal.
so pumped to pick Shadow of the Sith. Damn it!
I love that
Not
book.
today.
I have actually reread it like a good handful of times. The other ones, I wrote down 4 different books, and they're all ones that I have actually reread, and it killed me to not pick the other 2, but I knew that you were going to pick Shadow of the Sith.
Damn it! I was all geared
You
up.
wanted to
and ready
ruin
go.
his draft.
I did. Yeah. Do you have backup?
Yeah, I do. But
Okay,
I'm very glad that Light of the Jedi and Shadow of the Sith get to be next to each other.
As it should be.
As it should be. I love that those
the
names of those 2 books are just like the complete opposites of one another. I always love
Oh
that.
yeah, how about that?
That's
Light of the
so
Jedi and
true.
Shadow
Wow.
of the Sith.
I just
I've
had
always
a
liked
That's
eye-opening
nice.
moment.
How about that?
that.
Ooh, it's me again, huh?
No, it's you.
All right. I'll go Empire Strikes Back. Pretty good. Why is that boring?
Ugh, gross. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, okay.
It's like a Star Wars movie.
I know.
It literally is. It literally is, and I should have picked it, but I had.
I almost went
Did
Force
kill the rest? Did I
Awakens,
die?
but we couldn't not have Empire Strikes Back chosen. I feel.
Yeah,
so.
that's true. We'd lose some street cred. All right. Should I do book? I'm tossed between 2.
I like how you said that in past tense. You're not tossing between 2. You are. You have been tossed between 2.
I have. I've
You
been
have been
tossed
tossed.
between 2.
I have been tossed.
I will go with Bloodline.
Ooh. Little Claudia Gray,
That-
right?
Yeah.
Is so
Got it.
interesting because that was literally going to be my next thing. I was going to say book
Damn.
Bloodline.
I'm
Holy
so
hell, that's
sorry.
so interesting. You were
I
biting
almost-
back after Phantom Menace, aren't you?
I-
Yeah, he's out for blood.
I
Lion.
am.
Yes.
I was this close
what
to
did I
picking
look now?
Resistance Reborn, which is a fantastic book and a great
It's a good
sequel to Bloodline.
Yeah.
But
You talk about Bloodline a lot, though.
I talk about Bloodline a lot. If people ask me like
It's
what
the-
my
it's the
book
best
rec
Star Wars
would be, I would say I tell them Bloodline.
Bloodline.
Even if I think I like
Oh,
Shadow of the
so
Sith maybe like a hair more than Bloodline, but Bloodline's
Bloodline's
so
really good.
Damn
Mm.
good.
Mm.
And I
Why
shouldn't
don't
have, I
we do a
shouldn't have liked it.
Bloodline recap show?
I'm
I have been looking for
100%.
people to talk about the book
Let's do it.
Bloodline with. Oh my god,
100% down to
Please,
talk about
please,
Bloodline
please,
at
please.
any point in time.
All right. Book club.
So good.
Back on.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Bloodline show Hannah. There we
Hell
go.
yeah.
yay.
Right next to Map Stream.
Good. This is good.
I'm gonna jump in with my Galupshido as Mars Guo, of course.
Oh.
Gotta get my boy in there.
You gotta
Can
do
we
the
get the
noise.
noise?
You gotta do the noise better than I do. There it is. That's brilliant.
I'm gonna prep for that. Love it.
That was incredible.
I
No
love how that's
prep
become
needed.
like
Just
your-
right into
No
it.
prep needed. This,
Your
well,
thing.
because this was the special edition stickers I had at Star Wars Celebration.
Oh my
that
god.
Grants people.
Can we get one of those?
That's
yeah,
awesome.
please. Yeah, I'll send it to you. I'll mail it to you.
We'll
Hannah,
pay for
we'll do a
the-
trade.
Like,
We'll do a trade.
Good thing.
10 years, but yeah. Let's do a trade. That's a good deal. I like that.
One big
Like,
trade.
Yeah.
The whole thing's one big trade. Hannah, you are up once again.
Oh, that I keep forgetting that, man.
okay.
Okay. Let's do live action TV show. I'm gonna go Kenobi. I'm actually
All right.
Hey, all right.
Kenobi makes
Yeah.
the list. Oh, okay.
There we go.
Okay.
That's on
Okay,
brand.
fan.
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
You had the Frosted Flakes, and you were at the first showing at
I was at
Celebration
the
there.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's true, it's
exactly.
true.
I remember that. Right after you gave
Yeah,
us
that
the
was crazy.
koala chocolate thing, right?
Yeah.
Koala?
Yeah,
Kangaroo?
dude.
I don't know what it was.
I don't even remember that. I just because I was walking past you guys and I think you were with Corey and Art, and I was just like, I have some koalas, and then kept going.
It was like the most casual like handoff like of all.
And I put the koala in my pocket, and it was soup. By the time I pulled it out to eat
it melts so easy. Oh,
I'm pretty sure you like Jedi mind tricked us and then gave us the koalas and then just walked by and classic.
So good, bro. So
like,
good.
Was that Hannah? Like we weren't 100% like sure kind of thing because we were like, who is this?
Oh, so funny.
Marauder Matt, you are on the clock. You're tossed
right.
between a couple things or whatever it was.
I'm tossed. Yeah, I'm tossed still. All right. I'm going to go with Battlefront 2.
Nice.
And I'm not going to clarify.
I had it on my list. Ooh, what do we do here? Animation.
What do we do? I don't know.
I might go Glup. I might go for a Glup Steel. Big
Jeez,
Glup Steel.
Wait, Big Glup Steel? I mean,
I'm going Glup here, and I'm going.
Steal my Glup?
I could go with the champion Glup from Glup Madness, but he wasn't. You guys didn't think he was Gluppy enough.
Who was the gluppiest, or who was the
Dex won it all?
Yeah,
you can be your ultimate Glup. I think that's
know.
fair.
I want to cook up a good one though.
It's personal. Then think about it.
Max Rebo Glup. Mark book him.
He's even less Gluppy than Dex, but okay.
No, he's more Gluppy. He doesn't talk.
He's Dex Rebo, dude.
Dex Rebo.
What does that even mean?
He's definitely Gluppier than
they're
Dex.
adoptive brothers.
Yeah, I was gonna say married, but that's good too.
Married, dude.
Okay, let's see. I don't know what to pick, man. I don't even have any thoughts about Glup yet, so I can't really quite pick that. So since no one has picked it yet, I'm gonna do my Lego set first, in which it is the hang on, I'm looking at it. Set number 75314, the Bad Batch Attack Shuttle, aka the Havoc Marauder.
we like that set so much that we have it twice. We have a sealed box. I was staring at me from across the room.
We have the original one, which is hiding back there. I have an extra box, which I was looking at, and then we have another one downstairs in the room where AJ is in box fully, just chilling.
For all I know, that could be stuffed with like
nothing.
Pieces of cardboard. Like I could have gotten.
Sounds like Lego pieces, but
yeah, somehow packing peanuts.
Yeah. But yeah, I love that Lego set. I know that Lego set's gonna be like tricky, for Matt specifically because he's like, huh. But Lego is like a hot topic for like the rest of us.
Matt's gonna choose a gem from like 2002.
Oh, you know it, dude. I've already got it lined up.
I'd grab the set, but I forgot that I have the entirety of the Bad Batch like next to it, like leaning against it. And if I move that, they're all just gonna tumble over, and we don't need that. I'll post a picture later.
I'm trying to think of what Matt might have lined up for Lego. I want to steal it.
Don't do that.
It's
anyway,
a pretty obvious one, if I'm being honest.
That was my pick there, but
I know what it might be.
On the way back now, my video game pick is going to be Jedi Survivor.
Had it on my list.
Really?
I'm surprised it lasted that long.
Want to hear my list that I had?
Sure.
KOTOR, Jedi Survivor, Jedi Fallen Order, KOTOR 2, Battlefront 2.
That's just all the games ever made. Also, none of us picked the Phantom Menace video game.
Yeah, I thought you guys were going to pick something random, so I was like,
I wasn't going to pick that. I was going with KOTOR.
Anyway, those are my
I do
picks.
love Phantom Menace video game.
I mean, me too.
Okay, animation. We're going off the rails. We're going to Mars. Star Wars droids.
Hell yeah, dude. Mungo Baobab.
With a shout out to Visions. Because
I can't believe you picked droids over Visions. Like, I genuinely can't believe.
Droids was good. You guys showed me like 3 episodes of Droids, and I fell in love.
You
that
were
was
like
such a good show.
On your head laughing.
Dude,
like,
I was
need to watch more.
dying. I was on the edge of my seat just dying. I was like, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life.
It's a lot of fun.
When are we getting Droid Tail?
Man, I don't know.
yeah, right?
Remember that?
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Jeez.
Interesting, none of us chose Mando. I mean, it's kind of...
I know.
You know.
I know. It's, I mean... Yeah.
I kind of like that. None of us did. More variety. More.
I agree.
Less generic.
I
mean,
had
like,
to do
That's the Marauder style.
Rebels and Ahsoka together. I had to pair them. They're like a cheese and a wine. Sit down and you gotta
cheese and one's fine.
you gotta
I don't know,
sip on Rebels and you gotta
what-
eat some Ahsoka.
What the hell's
I love
Andor and
Man-
droids then? Like Pepsi and Cheetos? Like,
Peak. No, it's peak. It's two peaks. Okay, it's Wagyu steak and an aged
And an aged wine.
Zinfandel. I don't know. I have no idea what
Asian
wine is. Dude, I feel like Zinfandel's a bad choice. I feel like any wine heads out there are probably gonna be like, Matt, you're an idiot.
We
Wine
don't
head.
we don't drink clearly. But yeah, I mean, like, I love The Mandalorian. The Mandalorian season 2 was like how we got started as a podcast, and like we all love The Mandalorian still, even though I was making fun of like Grogu earlier.
Yeah.
But we do love The Mandalorian. I think that there's just so
Of
much
course, yeah.
more that's happened like since in Star Wars that's been like awesome that we love more. It's like I like this, but I like this more at the same time. It's I don't know, just picking our favorites, guys. That's what it is. That's all it is.
Yeah, and AJ's just picking peak constantly
I'm just picking peak.
That's all I do.
in a scale of like
It ain't easy.
top to bottom. It goes droids,
Am I next?
Empire,
Wait.
Andor. Oh, it's me.
Oh, Matt, yeah, it's Matt.
oh,
He's just babbling
alright.
away over there.
I'm
He's the
Mungo
babbler.
Bayo babble.
Bing bong, ding bong, ding bong. That's what Matt said.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
What was I gonna pick? Oh yeah, Lego set. So I have 2 Lego sets in mind, but I think I'm gonna save one for when we do our Lego stream and we can talk about it more.
Oh yeah, that's coming up.
So I will pick Lego set number 7131, which is AJ. Oh, he doesn't have them memorized.
7131.
Yeah.
Is it Jabba's sail barge, the original?
No.
Then I don't know.
It is Anakin's pod racer.
Oh, okay. Very
That's
good.
a good one.
That's
I
very
have
good.
so many fond memories of building that and then smashing it against the wall and then rebuilding it. Because, yeah, my friend and I used to race around his house. He used to have Sebulba's pod racer. I used to have Anakin's. And we used to race around the house, and whoever won kept their pod racer, and the other one had to smash it against the wall. And then I would constantly be rebuilding it with, like, new and different parts and, like, upgrading it. Because I sucked.
You're a true builder.
That's really
I
fun.
was, yeah.
Love that.
Very
I
nice.
was the
This
special-
this sounds like the phenomenon of young boys throwing each other through the walls when they're little, just to like no reason, just because
This
they're
is
like
us.
horsing around. This just sounds like the same kind of like principle here.
It
I don't
was.
get it.
It's
Never
certainly
gonna
was.
understand
we
it.
We love to smash our Lego sets in these big epic, like, oh, I could talk for hours about our like old Star Wars Lego shenanigans.
I don't need to know the lore. We don't
Crazy.
need to know the lore right now.
The
Matt.
lore.
We
I
don't
love
need
it.
to.
I love it.
Matt's lore that he's created himself about stuff that's not even real.
Stupid.
God.
It's fantastic.
So good.
So,
God.
Hannah, these are your final 2 picks coming up, and I have written down what I think it's 2 things of what your Lego choice could be. So I want to see if
okay.
I wrote it down, and it's my prediction. So,
This is
but
gonna
choose,
be
choose whatever you want here.
Yeah. I'm gonna go for my Lego set is going to be 8093 Plo Koon's Jedi Starfighter.
All right. And what did
Did you
AJ
get it? Did you
write?
get it?
Whoa!
Yeah. Yes.
I'm a
sweet.
true-
And that's fast.
High up
A
there.
true Raeside
Yeah.
follower.
Yeah. You're a real fan, man. Wow.
Oh yeah.
So good.
That makes sense. That's a really fun set, though.
Love
It's a
it.
really cool one.
It's a good quality
It's
set.
simple,
It's good shit.
but it's still fun.
It's
I always
beautiful.
look at it
It's
in
like
your
the best
background.
designed.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
the best designed Jedi Starfighter in like ever. So
Did
good.
you know?
I just love the colors.
God, where is it? They came out
Oh,
with
boy.
a new one that's a micro fighter of Plo Koon's
Yes,
Starfighter.
I'm
It's
actually
kind of
oddly
interesting.
yet to get it. But
Yeah,
yeah,
it's sitting in a
interesting.
box
I was
for
like,
me.
random. Book. I gotta look at the books I have.
Oh, whoops! I accidentally did that.
I'm gonna go with.
There you go. Sorry.
Tune in for the Lego stream. Maybe I'll drop a little lore tidbits when we talk about that.
Oh yeah, we need the.
I love some good tidbits
the
from
full
that.
tidbit.
Yummy.
A full tid. We're not getting bits.
Okay, moving on.
I'm gonna go for The novelization of Revenge of the Sith.
Oh, Matthew
all
Stover,
right,
huh?
Matthew Stover, huh?
That's good.
It is good.
Very good. Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
Matthew Stover, he's the man. Dude's the man. He needs to write a canon Star Wars book, even though I think he's retired and not writing anymore. But
Bring him out.
bring him out of retirement. I think he would get a kick out of writing something in the modern canon because he's a big fan of The Last Jedi. That's why I love Matthew Stover so much. Also, he's a good writer.
Yeah.
But he's a big fan of The Last Jedi. He's the man.
I didn't know if anyone was gonna go any of the Heir to the Empire trilogy there or not.
I thought about not Edit Empire, but I thought about Throne Alliances. That was a close second for me.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't get into the Thrawn books. You guys already know this, but my back to you. My other options, in case Matt picked Shadow of the Sith first, we're going to be A New Dawn, the Kanan and Hera book from John Jackson Miller. I have reread that book so many times. And Dark Disciple, Christine Golden, which is the Quinlan Voss and Asajj Ventress book. Again, one that I've read many times. And those two books are also the only two Star Wars love stories that I will just continue to keep reading over and over again, and I can't get enough of them. And anything else in Star Wars that's a love story, I don't really vibe with it. But those two books, that is it. That is it.
Makes sense. Two good romances.
They're the best. The best.
Arguably, yeah.
Anyway.
Matt,
Other than, of course, what's their name from Resistance?
What's your glup?
Oh yeah, Flix and Orca.
Flix and Orca.
Yeah, Flix and Orca, yeah.
His glup is Orca.
Yeah. I got the pumpkin right here.
Pumpkin paint-off. We got to get ready.
I'm torn between two figures that I have in front of me. But I think I'm going to go with my good old titty skunk sloth guy, Tanis Spijik. I love him. Say hello.
He's
hello.
featured in Return of the Jedi.
He's a rebel spy planted on Jabba's sail barge.
You couldn't get through a stream without
mentioning old Tanis.
Good old Tanis.
That's just so like the way you speak, man. Is I want it to be like studied of like just your knowledge and phrasing. Oh wow!
The dialect, not any sort of like accent or anything, just like the choices made. It's
the words that you string together is incredible. I just it gets me every time. I honestly, I was like, I can't wait to go on the Marauders show tonight. I get to hear Matt speak again. I'm
trying.
Fun.
I'm really trying.
So
it's
we know Matt's the draw.
I just pluck the words out of the noise in my head. Hopefully they make
sense. That's so poetic. That's so poetic. What the hell?
Oh boy.
Did you know he's writing a screenplay?
Yeah. Who would have thought? I'm a writer.
Oh my god. Where did AJ go?
I don't know.
What's the name of that creature? Titless McGee you held up there?
Tanis Spijik?
Tanis Spijik. Okay.
Tanis Spijik.
I think I spelled it right in the sheet.
Yeah, I think that's...
Oh, Tanis.
Close enough.
Oh, okay.
Tanis Spijik. Yeah.
Tanalor.
It's not Titless. Okay. Tanis Spijik.
Titless Spijik. Tits McGee. That's him, dude. Look at those. Should we censor this? Can we even show this on YouTube?
Get it out of here.
I don't know.
They sold this to a 9-year-old Matt.
My Lego.
Yeah.
Going from that to talking about toys. How do I make the thing show me again?
I don't know.
I'm looking
I have
at the
no
bottom.
idea.
Oh, here it is. So I'm going with set number, total of the numbers. 7163. The 2002 gunship.
Hey.
The first one he did.
Beautiful.
Jedi Bob was in
so
it.
Good.
I lost him years ago, so that's very sad.
Very sad.
But yeah, it's a
Is
good one.
Jedi Bob really expensive? Could you replace him?
He's fairly expensive actually.
Yeah, that's
But-
surprising.
They made
Oh,
the
right.
new one.
Yeah, duh.
Yeah.
There he is.
New Jedi
Stink
Bob.
at doing this. How do I do this?
Bobby Moynihan Jedi
What are
Bob.
you
It's not,
doing?
put your hand behind Jedi Bob.
No, it
Don't
just
cover
thinks you're Jar Jar now. Because you
There
got
he
your
is.
face.
Nope.
There he is.
Oh. Good enough.
Oh,
Whatever.
close.
So, Bobby Moynihan, yeah.
Bobby Moynihan,
Good
friend of
old
the
Bobby.
show.
Yeah, nice. Nice.
I
nice,
almost went, for some reason tonight, the Lego gods were screaming at me to go with Jedi, no, what's it called? Bounty Hunter Pursuit with Zam Wessel.
nice.
Oh yeah. Oh,
But
great.
I don't have that set, so I couldn't choose that. But
You know, Hannah, have you already done the sound effects scene with the chase in Coruscant on in Attack of the Clones? Because you should.
No, I have not. And you know
Wait,
why?
can you make
Is
that
because
noise?
I'm currently like training for it. Essentially, I'm currently working on it big
blame
time
you.
because it's been requested a lot. But there's a lot in it.
Yeah.
With the 2 ships and then various things happening in that whole scene, and I want to get the whole scene done. So I've literally been like sound training myself to be like,
Good.
I got to do this scene better.
You gotta get Zam's speeder
Yeah.
just right, because that's brilliant.
Yeah, it's just like such a interesting.
that was pretty good, whoever that was.
Interesting.
And then
No idea
you also
who that
gotta
was.
get the
I think-
you gotta get the Doug Jedi portal.
Can we get a Matt
Yeah.
and Hannah like
Sound off.
performing a scene together? Like Matt, do your Lego Yoda, Matt.
Ah!
He's good.
That is good. That is good.
What do you feel about this?
stuff.
Ooh,
In the box,
monstrous! Look at that.
there's
thing.
Oh boy, here we
there's
go.
your lineup. There's the Zam Wessel making the noise on the.
I
on the
have
top
that.
left.
Oh my god! Wait a minute. Of course I have that. Don't even make me pull it out. I can't. It's buried right now.
Man,
But I
Yeah, I need-
modified that speeder.
that's like a down payment on a house right there. It's so
Oh.
good.
Celebration 2027 LA, right? I
Yeah.
need Tim to
Yeah, bro.
autograph this bad boy.
Hell yeah, you do.
Yeah. Yeah. Good choice.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
not traveling across the country with that box. Oh my god,
Dented.
that'd be a nightmare.
I'll just give you guys some more melted chocolates.
Mm.
Yes. We're
There
looking
you go.
forward
Yes,
to it.
please.
Can't wait.
There you
Cannot
go.
wait.
Can I get it pre-melted this time, or do I have to do
Yeah,
it
yeah.
myself again?
I'll just hold it in my fist the whole
Thank
flight over.
The whole flight.
Perfect. Awesome.
I'm struggling to pick a Glub Shadow, guys. We're still
I know,
on my
you-
last thing.
Oh my god! Oh my
Remind
god!
me,
Jamie, I
Jamie.
thought we were done. Jamie, come on, come on. What are you
Why
here
did you
for?
type vibing Aqualish?
Who
You
are
saw
you?
that?
Yes, I did. What did you? I see
Because
everything.
you guys were talking about the
Vibing Aqualish is pretty good.
that's not what I wanted to pick. And you guys were talking about the Zam Wessel speeder, and then like the noises came back in the Bad Batch that one episode, and like the vibing Aqualish was like
Right.
during that scene. So I was just kind of like seeing if anyone was paying attention. Anyway,
See, that's butt face McGee.
Yeah, it is.
picking
With
a Glub,
both arms.
man.
Side on Athano.
I'm picking the man. Side
Yeah,
on Athano.
I almost went with him earlier. Look at that lineup at the bottom.
I should have picked Rumslag, because he's really has like. I mean, Tanis is like the OG Glup, but like Rumslag, he's getting up there. He's
I love
he's
Rumslig.
slowly ingratiating. So.
I'm gonna go play Skywalker Saga Lego
Hell yeah.
after this now. I don't know
He's
why
so
he always
good.
Not a
reminds
bad
me
idea.
of,
Well, this was it.
I don't know.
Here it is.
There
I'll
it
be
is.
doing
There's
a
our
post
draft.
about it later, and
Here it is.
we'll see who. Please go vote. We'll post it.
I think I'm
and,
gonna win, guys. Just pointing
yeah.
out. Yeah,
You
This
might.
is,
I mean, you have a good one.
I don't think so.
I
I
don't
mean, I
know,
have
man.
droids.
I think it's
No,
very
that's not a
reflective of each of us, honestly.
It came out well.
This is perfect.
Yeah, Hannah with Kenobi and Revenge of the Sith novelization and Phantom Menace.
Dude,
That's
it's
very on brand.
literally, look at this. It's Phantom Menace, Kenobi, Clone Wars, Fallen Order, Revenge of the Sith, Plo Koon's Starfighter, and Mars Guo. It's all prequels.
Yeah.
It's all prequels.
That's true. Oh
That's
yeah,
good.
interesting. Yeah.
You went full prequels.
full hardcore,
Full on.
hardcore man.
Love it.
It's good.
Love my era.
Yeah.
Last
Yeah.
Jedi, Ahsoka, Rebels. Yeah, Matt's very on brand. Yeah, these were good. This was a fun
Yeah,
time.
mine's mostly sequel era. With the
Mine
exception of
is what the heck is mine?
Yours is everywhere.
Mine's all over the map.
Everywhere and
Isaiah.
nowhere.
you
mine
go like
Is
1,000 some odd years ago, 2,000 years ago, 200 years ago.
mine's a
And
mix.
you go droids.
I wish I got a sequel thing in there, but it didn't. You stole all of them. I could have done
Yeah,
Force Awakens.
You
but-
could have picked Resistance. You could have
Yeah.
picked The Force
I-
Awakens.
but I
You could have picked Sidon Ithano.
true. These are all, and I could have chose Bloodline.
You could have picked Shadow of the Sith. You could.
He's innocent. He's innocent here.
So
it's not his fault.
I don't know.
If we had comics, I would have chosen.
Why didn't we have comics?
I don't know.
Do you want
I've
comics?
never read a single comic in my life.
There we go.
Ooh, you've read the books, but you haven't read the comics. I've got some Rex.
Yeah.
I've got some Rex.
You got
if
some
you ever,
Tom
if you're ever
Rex.
in the yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, if you're ever interested.
I love how the chat is talking about tossed between.
I know. I have been tossed between.
What is it even
Tossed
supposed
between.
to mean? Tossed between.
I know it's
Okay.
supposed to be
Hard
like
part.
a toss between,
Tossing. I'm tossing between two of them.
or just like
I
it's a
have been
toss
tossed
between these
between
two
two.
things. But I said I'm tossed, which sounds could be taken a million different ways. I
It's just
suppose.
so peculiar.
Yeah.
I have been tossed.
It's good though.
Good times.
I'd
Good
like to
memes.
have
Yeah,
a
Hannah,
conversation
if you ever
about.
get the chance, check out the new Jedi Knights comic series if you're ever in the mood to read a comic.
Yeah,
prequel
Qui-Gon's in it, and
Qui-Gon's in
everybody.
it, prequel era Jedi adventures. That's basically it.
Memes.
It's pretty good.
Interesting.
Memes.
Interesting. What kind of conversation you do want to have, AJ?
Oh,
you wanted to
of like
top
the
conversation?
different, the Australian speak versus American speak. The
Well, we
the
learned-
differences between the.
Oh,
funny
yeah.
things,
Okay.
I don't know if
Oh,
tossing
this,
between.
this.
Yeah, I don't know.
Tossing between. What like phrases?
Oops.
Oh, bye, Jamie. See ya.
She's still
Sorry.
here.
Bye.
Yeah, I heard her.
I didn't-
Bye. That
We're back.
was actually
Sorry.
racist as Australians just then, Jamie.
Oh no. So
We're
sorry.
leaving. What do you want me to teach you some phrases or something?
You
I mean-
taught us a phrase last time that I literally
Each time
think
we could
about
learn
all
a
the
new
time, and I
phrase.
can't think about it right now.
Was it
Oh,
slip,
yeah.
slop, slap?
No, I have no fucking clue what the hell that you just said. What is that?
If someone tells you to go, before you go, make sure you slip, slop, slap. What are they telling you?
I don't know. Put your flip flops on before you go to the pool.
No, I got this.
You're
If you're-
kind of in the right area.
Can
Like
you
you
use it
got
in a
everything
sentence?
before you go, like a keys, phone, wallet kind of thing.
Typically, a parent would say it to a child. Hey, did you slip,
Okay.
slap, slap?
Did
Brush
you
your
brush
teeth.
your
Go to the
teeth?
bathroom.
we both said brush teeth.
Well, that's dude. That's a thing. Like if you're a parent,
Wash your hands.
your kids are not brushing.
Oh,
their
it's
teeth.
definitely wash your
Close.
hands.
Close.
Wash your-
Shower?
No.
Wash your feet.
It's
You
in
mentioned-
summertime. In summertime. If you're going outside in summertime, you better slip, slop, slap.
Sunscreen.
Okay, put on
or, like,
sunscreen.
bug spray.
Sunscreen, yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sunscreen
Putting on
is
sunscreen.
slip.
That's good.
That's it. It's
Slip,
oh,
slop,
okay.
slap. Yeah.
Slip, slops.
yeah.
Okay.
That
Slip,
is so
slop,
funny
slap.
because it makes sense.
Slop, slap.
Yeah.
That's so good, dude. That's so good.
Yeah. Better slip, slap, slap.
Alright, I'm gonna
what are the
file that
phrases
one
we
away
have
for
here?
later. I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell that to you
Yeah,
when we
it's
see you
good.
in LA. I'm gonna be like, Hannah, did you slip, slop, slap?
Did
And
you
you're gonna
slip,
be
slop,
like,
slap?
We're all gonna
My,
slip,
I
slop,
can't,
slap.
thank you. Yeah. So
Wow.
good. What are
That was
the
good.
what are
Team.
the sayings?
That's the one I was trying
I
to
don't know if this
Team.
is like a swear word over there, but this is really funny. If what am I meaning when I say this? Oh, I'm gonna be on the piss this Friday.
You're gonna
Drunk?
be
I'm
drinking.
going on the piss. Yes, drinking.
Yes.
Particularly beer as well.
Yeah.
On the piss.
So that's
Drinking.
what is it? There's like an equivalent kind of like piss related phrase that we have here about. I'm getting pissed. I'm like, no, that's getting
no,
pissed.
no,
and
no,
angry.
that's not.
That's just angry.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's just anger. But yeah, if
Pissed
you're
drunk.
on
Piss
the
drunk.
piss, that means you're drinking.
Wicked pisser.
And you can say, "Oh, they're really pissed." In the context of drinking, means they're really drunk.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we say piss drunk here. That's kind of the same.
Okay.
phrase.
Yeah. So it's like on the right track. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are the phrases? Is this fun? Do you want to keep
This
coming
is
up with
like
phrases?
piss.
Yeah, give us a couple more.
Yeah.
Why do I say that? You guys don't know. Hang on, I gotta Google something to jog my memory.
Slip, slop, slap.
Slip,
Give me a
slop, I'm
saying.
gonna be
See-
thinking about
see
that.
if I know.
What's a
saying that you've gotta
Bostonian
say.
saying that we have up here? I
I don't know. None of us have the accent, so
we
it's
used to
not
say
it's
like
gonna be
wicked
funny.
pisser, or by we.
What does
we
that
used-
actually mean?
people.
Genuinely, what?
It
what
means
does
like
that mean?
awesome. It
Yeah,
means like,
wicked
oh, that's
pisser is, like,
pisser. That
awesome.
means that's great.
We're just going on the piss sayings, I guess. That's just how you do it. It transcends the entire circumference of the Earth, really. If you think
This is
about
true.
it. Between
Okay.
Australia and Boston.
Okay. If you're like, is Timmy cool? Is Timmy a good person? I might be like, he's a bit how you going.
How you going?
Like, I don't know.
That's a little bit how you going.
Like a little bit nuts, not completely there.
Yeah,
Kind of thing?
yeah.
A little
Yeah.
wishy-washy, a little
It's just
flaky.
just a little weird in like a weird way, like a little off kind of thing. They're a little bit off, you know. Oh,
What
look
was
at
it?
how
What
you
was it again?
going.
How you what? How you
How
going?
you going?
How you going?
Yeah, it's a
gotta
bit
write
how
these
you're
down.
going. How you're going.
How you
How
going?
you going?
Oh.
Learning to speak Australian.
How's the party? It was a bit how you going.
Oh, I'm
You
sorry
can
to hear
say
that.
it like in any.
What would happen if I just started saying these things over here to people,
It would
You
catch
might
on
find,
like
like, one
wildfire.
person.
We'd be
and then just
trendsetters.
everyone
Yeah.
saying it?
And
Or
then
they'd lock you up in the
So
loony bin.
good.
Yeah.
A loony bin. Oh.
All right, we'll take
So
one more if
good.
you got one, and then
Okay,
we'll
okay. One more.
we'll
one
save more for next time.
This is so fun. This is such a fun game.
Slip, slop, slap. Oh my god.
That was a tough one.
That's so good though.
This is
That was
I
so difficult.
apologize. I apologize for the swearing. I'm gonna get in so much trouble from Jamie about this one.
Oh boy.
If
Here
you
we go.
say, "Oh, it's only as big as a bee's dick," that's also saying. If something's like really small, then it's like, oh, like
Okay.
you know, how high?
Why
does
would you get in
high
trouble from
crust
me?
mean?
I want to know why you
know.
think that I would
If
think
any-
that's offensive.
If anything, they're the ones that swear the most. All right. I gotta
Oh,
check this one off as explicit on Spotify then. Later on after this.
Oh, did you park far away? Oh, close as a bee's dick. Close. Really small.
That is very Australian.
It's
Yeah.
hearing it in that context makes a lot of sense.
It's good. It's good.
But we got
Oh,
we
do
got
you live
Matt.
far away?
Just,
Oh,
just so
only a
you
bee's dick
know,
away.
Hannah, this is Matt's dad.
Yes, that's
his
my
parents-
dad.
his parents are
Oh, jeez, I'm
watching.
so sorry.
That's
I'm
fine.
so sorry.
I
when
talk
I'm
about
talking
I talk
your
like this
son.
in front of my parents all the time.
We
What do
say
you
slip,
think?
slop, slap in front of him.
What do you think slip, slop, slap down the Cape means?
Down the Cape.
Down the Cape.
Oh
what do you think that means?
no, down the Cape is like down the shower curtain or something, down the train.
No.
No. So
No.
in Massachusetts, do you know like the basic shape of Massachusetts? Like, do you know what we're known for, basically? Like, if you're like talking
Geographically,
Massachusetts,
Looking at it on a map.
yeah, looking
know?
at it like on a map.
No.
I'll pull it up.
Okay, so we're like a
Does it
square.
look like a cape?
We have an arm. We have like a flexing like
There's an arm.
bodybuilder arm
There's an
that
arm.
comes like juts out of the coast.
So the entire
Okay.
arm.
Yeah,
is-
hold on.
is
Oh, I
the-
see ya. I see it. Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
You see
I
it?
getcha.
You see it? Yeah.
Getcha.
So that's
Yeah, yep.
Cape Cod. That's Cape Cod is what it's
There it
called.
is. The arm.
And we, since we live in Massachusetts, we just call it the Cape.
So slip
Cape.
slap.
Slip, slap, slop down Cape.
Down the Cape.
Down the
Nice.
Cape,
I like
because
it.
you go to Cape
I like
Cod.
it.
It's a little like it's a little warmer down there. It's like a beach kind of like beach community
I, wouldn't say
vibe.
it's, I think it's actually cooler down there, but okay.
It's
I
just the
guess.
beach.
It's
just
cooler
beach.
on the water.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. But
But
it's literally
anyways.
just like
I
a
love
ginormous beach community, and you just go all the way up the arm
Yeah.
to P Town,
I love that.
good
I love
old
that.
province town.
P
It's also
Town.
where,
Hey, let's get on the
P-Town
piece
is
of
cool.
P Town.
P Town. Yeah, that's the
That's great. That's so good.
that's where it's
Unreal.
happening. It's also where they filmed
What?
some of Jaws.
On the
Speaking
Cape,
of
yes.
Jaws, yes. Or
Well,
speaking
Martha's
of the Cape.
Vineyard,
Oh,
yeah.
wow. Yeah. On
Well,
an
they
island
filmed
off
Martha's
the-
Vineyard, and they also filmed on the Cape.
which is an
Yeah.
island off the Cape. Anyway,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
let's
wow.
continue. Or
And there's the
it
show.
wouldn't be a stream if we didn't confuse Hannah with the geography of the United States.
Yeah,
Um,
I know, it's great.
Unreal.
Anyway, thank you for the new terms. We have
Yes.
filed them away and maybe forgotten some of them already, but we will try our best to retain them
So good.
for next
So
time.
good.
Dude, I'm never forgetting B's dick. Thank you.
Thank you for everyone in the chat for sticking around tonight. Thank you for the $1 earlier, KG, for the pinball machine fund.
Yes.
We're getting there.
Thank you everybody for tuning in, for watching us draft our little Star Wars favorites along the way, in which we viciously beat each other over their head trying to pick our favorite ones, and did our best. We'll post those up later. Yeah, and that is what it is. You can find Hannah over on TheRaeside everywhere on social media, on YouTube. She does really funny stuff. Awesome. Streams are always a fun time. And you can find Holland Marauders everywhere, just at Holland Marauders. And yeah, thank you guys so much for listening, tuning in, hanging out, doing the stream. Anyway, we'll see you guys next time on the Holland Marauders. We'll be back in a couple weeks. Get Hannah Speedjack out of here.